Stand to my chorus and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Howl's Harrows. And last time, well, we've been kicking butt, taking names, doing a couple of odd missions we don't normally grab, and today will be no different. Ambush Convoy. We're going to be taking for 417 priority salvage, 4.5 skulls for a little bit of extra difficulty. We're going to see how well our artillery lance manages to do against people who are fleeing at maximum speed. I have hopes and dreams, but no promises. We have a lot of fire, but do we have enough fire? Will the enemy be incredibly fast VTOLs or, say, hover units? In any case, it's going to be a little bit rough, and we're going to have to see if we can't get on top of them as fast as possible. I'm actually going to sprint right on in, and maybe I shouldn't have. We got a Victor, which is scary, a bombard, scary, a hunchback, not as scary, a ballista artillery tank, rough, and an LRM carrier McTwo. And of course a Thunderstruck as pain is about to come my way. Oh my god, it's the long Tom version. We actually ran into one of these things. I was convinced what I was looking at was not what I was actually looking at, and I proved to be incredibly wrong. It was a lot of fun. What is a broadside? That's concerning. I don't know what that is, and yet it's going to shoot me. I think I have to go for the ballista artillery tank because it is vulnerable. I think going for the Inferno might be the best chance. Low damage to be sure, but with a little bit of Warlord help, maybe I can actually help resolve some of that. Alarm carrier also inside, however not in, a decent angle. I can. Oh wow, we actually managed to get a decent number of fire onto the target. So all things considered, not bad. We've managed to burn pretty good. It is not on the enemy turn. And they're going to move their hunchback, and it's going to sensor lock my catapult, which is not the best thing in the world. The Thanatos or... Oh, is Showboat in range? Can Showboat be in range? Showboat, if you're in range, after I activate the mask, I will forgive. I will forgive you if you are in range and you can manage to kill a target. I don't think she'll be in range, and I don't think she can kill the target, but I am offering this small olive branch to a pilot who has disappointed me in such incredible ways, and she continues to disappoint. Okay. In that case, I will run on in, because you're probably going to be more useful trying to kill these guys than going after the convoy. Let's be honest. Also, this is going to place you in front where you can get, you can take some damage. Medium lasers, I'm going to focus the ballista.
Tell me what to do.
We're also going to, drop a couple of bombs on top of them, because I need to burn this entire area dry. Dry? To run it dry? I suppose that would make a certain amount of sense. You burn an area dry. It's a weird sort of sense. Oh, there's the target, and oh my god. Okay, so the convoy is 2 demolishers. I know, it's a demolisher, an SRM carrier, a hunchback, and a light hybrid carrier. Oh my god. This is gonna be painful. Right. Can you actually see the target? Because I don't know which is worth more to me. To barrage the ever-living crap out of you, or to actually barrage the target? I'm gonna be honest, I think it's to barrage the target. I'll lay a sense of lockdown, and I will attack ground, because I've got to bomb these guys, and I've got to bomb them hard. Getting some damage out of the target. Oh, there's also a Seth Stealth Bomber. In case you were thinking that this might be a little bit too easy, they included the Seth Stealth Bomber. I should have known going into a 4.5 skull. I just wasn't expecting this, and I have to get on target quickly. What are you? Oh, you're a Cascatella. You're dangerous, but you're not, a Seth Stealth Bomber with 4 arrows. I really gotta hope that Jester comes up soon, because Jester's Vulture missiles are gonna be very important. We're gonna lay down a whole bunch of Incendiary right here. I'm basically just gonna double tap. Incendiary 1 and then hit the next, so you'll get Incendiary, you'll get just a missile, I guess. It'll be set to normal mode, but it'll cause damage to them. I think I'll focus, we'll do that. We'll spread the damage. SRM carrier, we'll get the Incendiary, and then we will hit him, the hunchback, with just a normal arrow.
Good to go.
We're gonna first set up our multi-target. You and you. A, B. A is Inferno. We're gonna Warlord it. And then A, B. Oh wow, that is surprisingly high accuracy. Let it ride.
Affirmative.
It's on fire. And then breaching shot for extra damage. Good. Okay, so we've gotten things started. Obviously, I don't want to reveal this mech to the masses because it's not exactly designed to take a whole heck of a lot of damage. But we have the fire starting to work, I suppose. How badly damaged are you? Okay, we've got some penetration on the SRM carrier. Catapult about to eat a little bit of fire, but hey, that's a lot more fire than I wanted, but we'll deal with it. Gotta be confident, gotta be aggressive, gotta understand that you're gonna take a lot of fire before the day is through. I actually want to set a whole bunch of my systems to overload. That might be the most important thing to do, as we're gonna say. Alarm Carrier Mark II, you're also an alarm. Oh, the Ballista Artillery Tank. Oh! Nailed the Axeman. Just absolutely nailed it. That was impressive. Counter-struck, fire the catapult. The catapult saith no. The catapult has this under control. It's gonna be a little bit cooking on the next time that we manage to go, but hey, we're gonna rock and roll. Alright, the Mackie. The Mackie is going to get a little bit of long-range fire support, because again, I have to flatten this entire base before I'm done here. So enjoy the high explosive artillery. Good. Structure exposed. I will move the Mackie forward. I'll also set the AMS to overload. That way it'll, shoot more things. That's kind of the plan, actually. Slide to the side. I do need to get this thing exposed so I can start staring some armor and firing a little bit more directly, but that artillery cannon is going to be very important as we continue to move on. So get me up on top of the mountain so I can see people. Before he stood at the top of the mountain and stared down at the enemy. I can kill that ballista tank. That ballista is dead. That demolisher is not dead. Let's be honest with ourselves. Hunchback might be dead. You potentially could be dead. Let's not play games. Let us not play games. So, guns, run them at full rate. Ballista artillery tank removed. Maybe I should have been shooting at the demolisher. I don't know. It's gonna be rough though. Okay, he's on the move and he's firing back. Point defense is kicking on in. You got the coverage. Got the coverage, and we need 18 missiles shot down. You are on the move. How badly damaged are you? Oh, you're very badly damaged. Fire will take care of you. Fire will handle you. We shall bathe you in it. Okay, running up forward. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hunchback is visible and is a potential target. I think I can nail you, though. I'm going to lay a sensor lockdown on nobody. I'm going to save it. Save it for next round. Nail you. Hey, I forgot you had the arrow. Or the barrage. My bad. Very much my bad. Should have dropped it on top of the Hunchback. Light defense. We're trying. We're struggling. We're not doing as well as I'd like it. Oh, he's going to be so hot in the next round. God, I should be attempting to capture this. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to cook you.
What's up, boss?
Gauss Wolf, time to move in. You should have a line of sight. That should be fairly decent. To annihilate an LRM carrier.
Going full
Could break you. Could break you as well. It's actually pretty open as to what I can actually kill. A Cascatel's actually a fairly decent target and is not sort of blocked by incoming fire. So I'm actually going to Warlord this. And I'm going to see if I can't break you. One of the gases got in, and we did manage to get a tracked propulsion crit, but that's not quite going to be exactly what I'm looking for. I need a little bit more out of that one, unfortunately. Who is next? I'm on 17. That's it. I'm done for the turn. I'm just going to have to deal with the Demolisher. It's a Demolisher R, which means rotary AC-5s. Oh, goodness. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. When those things start firing, it's going to be pain. So I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting to run into the enemy over there, and I wanted to sneak in over here and get in behind them, and that clearly is not working. We are fully engaged with the target. A Mortis. Oh, God. Hey, I can actually use one of the... Oh. Are you Mortis or Ex-Mortis? Ex-Mortis happens to be equipped with more powerful guns. Okay, more incoming missiles. We don't care. I don't recall setting your missile defense to overload. I'm not going to lie. I'm not complaining because it's providing excellent point defense that I need, but I was not expecting that. Yeah, getting past your armor is going to be rough. 180 roof armor. We're going to need to drop a lot of bombs on you in order to kill you. Is that an Axeman or a Hatchman? No, it's just Mortis. Okay. The Mortis is using that model. The bombard solution to the side. Using its broadsides. Holy hell, that hurt.
I can't take much more.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how accurate these guys are being. Given all the jamming and stuff that I'm shoving down their throat, basically. He just did not care whatsoever. Maybe I should attempt to take the broadside. I want to start removing carriers, but really, if I don't push hard on the group over here, I'm not going to make it through at all. Back to the top. Okay, a Gallant. The Gallant Mark III, firing at the Thanatos. Thanatos mostly didn't care. Point defense more than handling. Okay, Paradox, up first. Your catapult is on fire. Your catapult is more than on fire. Your catapult is mostly dead at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this Victor hard. Because this Victor has the potential to utterly ruin everything that I would like to do. Unfortunately, this is going to require me to... I must be fast. If I'm not fast, I'm dead here. So I will take the lower accuracy for the high speed and the defense on this one. I shall not vigilance. I will be incredibly aggressive. Okay, I got a lot.
Commander,
Ooh, you're really cooking. Howl. Howl should have a shot. Should be a decent shot on you. Die. Dead. Good. That was the plan.
Reporting enemy vehicle.
I need to start clearing out their defenses quite nicely. Chill out. Death Crusade. Thanatos has one goal and one no. Okay, Mackie and Orion. Right. And they're not clustered nearly as well as I would like, but they're gonna have to do for now, I suppose. How the Gallant is gonna get away. Unless I focus on him, he's getting away. Okay, got a shell, got an SRM crit, apparently. You're gonna move into greater cover. And we're gonna have to just sort of survive a little bit on the enemy. This Victor is not gonna get cooked, unfortunately, not unless I spare an arrow for, which I'm not going to, I can't afford to. I need more damage onto the targets up here. Just laying carpets of fire is the plan. Because it's the only way I'm going to knock out all 4 of those targets before they get away. Hunchback is going to basically stand still, I guess. Victor coming out of the fire. He's on fire, and he's going to stand still. Okay, looks like he's standing still, which is good. I'm not going to be able to cook him. I'm not going to be able to cook anybody. We just got to kill people. I don't know what the Mackie's got. Oh, it's a normal Mackie. Okay, AC-10, 2 medium lasers, PPC. That's handleable. I need to shut that off. That's gonna kill you.
getting banged up real good.
Again, I don't remember when I turned that to overload. I thought I had turned the Mackie to overload, but not the integrated laser AMS. Cascadella shifting to the side. You're about to cook my... You're gonna cook my catapult, aren't you? You cook it lots. Theoretically, I mean, the Cascadella can do whatever it wants. It's in a position to basically kill anything that needs killing. Maybe I should have waited until I had the Emperor for this. 2 more artillery shells would have been quite nice. Also, by that point, I would have started modifying a couple of other mechs. So we would include things like the incendiary rounds on my sniper. Oh, geez.
Too hot, too hot.
That's a problem. That is a death problem. That is a you resolve that or life ends for you problem. You I don't care about.
Damage minimal.
Alright. No. Jester. Let's keep things focused. And you get fire. And you get artillery. So A, B, Inferno up front. Yep, continue the burn.
Copy that.
Good. And then we keep torching.
Scratch another target.
Nice. So that is one of them down. Damage to quite a few of the carriers. We're doing okay work. Artillery shell on that light carrier ought to do mostly what I want. So if I can get Finn up before he does anything, I can lay a shell on top of him. South Stealth Bomber flying through the fire, does not care.
They've got a lock on
I pulsed. That's not good. I can't afford to have you pulsing me. Especially now with a mech shut down. That's just going to eat all kinds of fire. On the bright side, he didn't do anything. So there is that. If you just try to shell the light carrier, what are we looking at? 48. That's not good enough. 48 is just not anywhere near good enough. So give me a sense of luck. If I can get a good sense of luck on him. I mean, I really don't need a direct shell on him. Yeah, I'm not willing to risk that. That's just too much of a chance that it doesn't work. Okay, light carrier eliminated. We've just got the Demolisher and the Gallant.
Heavy damage.
So if I can get an accurate shot on the Gallant with a pair of arrows, I might be able to knock it out. I mean, guided arrows, of course. So we're just sort of tracking you as you drive through, but you've got so much armor in that turret. Knocking you down that way is going to be incredibly hard. Okay, we're about to get punched. Please don't hit. That was 189 damage.
That shot went internal.
Yeah, you're going to lose that arm.
reading you.
Rackhammer is very much a reactive mech, so killing is going to be hard. One of your guns is not working. That's not good. Thunderstruck is potentially dead. Seth Stealth Bomber is absolutely 100% dead. I hope. Seth Stealth Bomber no longer exists. He's got 4 one-shot arrows. That was the only choice that had to be made. I didn't want to make it, but it had to be made. Racks unjammed. Do you have both racks? Demolisher going to continue long-range fire into the Thanatos. Please don't hit me. I don't actually know how much this Thanatos' arm is hanging on. Oh god, that was a center torso.
Commander?
Alright, darling. Down to Berserker. I've got to throw you away. I don't want to throw you away. I'm sorry about this, but sometimes in a pilot's life, they must give in and give their life for the cause. You're gonna die. But this Bombard will go with you, hopefully. Kill him! Engine destroyed. He's down. Oh, she took out his leg. She hit his leg and just cut right on through. So I'm gonna have to turn that mask off soon. Should probably hit the Hunchback if you survive. LRM Carrier might be a good choice as well. Coach.
Yep.
Right, the Marauder is just in pain. Pain and unkindness is what the Marauder faces. You already went. Really? I didn't realize you had gone. What are we doing? Target terrain, target moved, target effects. I could just turn and try and engage this. Since you already went. And your center torso is so wide open that it's absolutely terrifying. Not gonna lie, you're about to die. I don't know what to do about that. Who's providing this gosh darn jamming field? That is the important question today. Because this jamming field is killing me. Bit by bit. So Marta can get back onto its feet. He just fired from here. What are we looking at? The accuracy of, like, gods is what you have at your disposal. Alright, move for the kill, if I can get one. I can't get one unless I sprint for it, which seems kind of odd. Give me the Thunderstruck while you do it. Surely there is a location where you can see the Thunderstruck side armor. Only if it's blocked. That's pretty clever, actually. Yeah, that's not ideal, but I'm hoping to distract some people. That's really not ideal. But again, sensor lock onto the Mortis. God, I was not expecting you to do that.
I've got a sensor lock.
I was, first of all, not expecting you to hit, and second of all,
I'm on him.
good hit. Okay, lovely. What do you got? Should have. Ooh, I should have, because he would have been able to shoot again. Would have been accurate, but it would have been there. So the reason why I put him here instead of going after the carrier, which I am legitimately worried about, is he now serves as hopefully an additional target that they will opt to shoot, because the Thanatos is, well, his center torso is open, and there's no way to get around that.
Barely hit, Commander.
He's on full-on retreat duty now.
Time.
Oh, we're inspired. The Gaunt continues to run through flank. The Thanatos is desperately trying to keep alive. Gyro XL crit. Very bad.
I took a critical hit.
Come on, come to me, come to me, come to me. Let me move. Let me operate. Let me function. Because I need to go soon. 22 is Paradox. Or Showboat, unless Showboat arrives soon, which... No, Showboat's on 17. Showboat's not involved in this fight. By the time Showboat fights, everything's gonna have died. Oh god, the Victors. Oh, the Victors stood still. Thank you. My catapult is now line. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Jesus, I got shot so much. I have 2 incredibly tempting targets for them to go after. One is a 55-ton that is shut down. The other one is a 75-ton? 35-ton mech, which is also has a center torso exposure. So, life is not exactly what you call sweet. Death Crusade. Hi. Thank you. Thank God. Thank for being available. So this is our primary targets. Can you hit that Gallant? You absolutely can. Good hit. Okay, so I need to... How good is your back armor? Not as good as I'd like. I know I did this on purpose. I shouldn't have, but I had no choice. God, you're going to eat so much fire. Keep him to the back. You have to face away, but you also... If that X-Mortis hits you again, you're dead. He hits for 159 damage. When is he moving? 18. When is the Racketar? 18. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. That's a direct line of sight. There's just not much I can do.
I'm dead.
I got a back tank. I don't want a back tank, but I have no choice. It's back tank or die. Oh shoot, no, this LRM carrier is gonna be facing me. Shoot, 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 shoot. Thunderstruck first. Point defense, kicking all that to the curb. Coach.
Orders?
Coach is up. Coach is fighting. Coach is fighting now. Coach has no minimum... Well, Coach has a minimum range, but Coach can get outside the minimum range. Hi. I'm hoping you die here.
Target locked. Enemy 6.
Oh god, thank you. Side torso destruction took out the entire mech. Okay, thank you. That may have saved him. I don't know. I mean, the hunchback is there. Let's push. Yeah. Structure exposed already?
I'm in trouble.
Yes, you are. Oh no. Oh no. I need that arm. I cannot replace that arm right now. I don't have the gear to do it. Arm carrier, Mark II. Focusing on left torso. There goes my arm. There goes me cooking.
Watch my heat. I'm taking
There goes my
damage.
torso.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, played your games. You had your fun. Now it's time for every single one of you to die. Okay, not every single one. She's only got one gun right now, so that's all I can work with. This is going to be way more painful than it has any right to be. How are you alive? You just took 6 shots from a Rack 5 and you're alive? I don't believe this shenanigans. It's a sham, I tell you. Gallant and you. Guided, coming your way. More Inferno than you can shake a stick at. Yeah, I think that'll work. Enjoy. Oh, I doubled up on you, unfortunately. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Gosh darn it.
Position confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Showboat.
Waiting for
Hi,
orders.
your mask is time to be off. Also time for you to kill the Demolisher. I didn't realize he was... Well, actually, no, that makes my life a lot easier. But as soon as you're done recalculating the fact that you no longer have the mask on, we're going to run up and we're going to kick the Demolisher in the back. Good, you have just enough range to do it. 99%, 280 damage coming right at you from behind. The mask is off.
Right, Commander.
Our target is within
Hi.
sensor range.
Good, target destroyed. I have one more.
Move her down.
And Finn.
Aye, aye.
Finn might be able to provide what I need. Shape charge, direct. Hi.
Locking on target.
Wow, you managed to miss every single shot.
Connection on that one.
Should have just left it HE. The splash would have killed him. Howl?
Waiting for orders.
Howl's in really good condition, by the way. Kill that carrier. I don't want it alive.
Fire.
Thank you. At least somebody's actually doing her job. Okay, to be fair, Showboat's actually been doing
Not
quite
bad
well.
for the trash heap.
We do, however, need to prepare for this Victor, because this Victor's going to hurt a lot. How much is this Victor going to hurt? Well, the Victor has a long tom, and I have a Thanatos that has an open torso. The Victor's going to hurt like a truck. If I don't have him dead soon, he's probably going to kill my Thanatos. And I've already got half of a catapult. Backhammer sport defense is more than capable of handling. Yeah, took out the entire side torso. Bad damage apparently internal. How did that happen? Didn't fire any tandems at me, did they? Maybe they did, and that's what set off the ammunition. Okay, the Mackie. Here cometh the Mackie. He has nothing. Okay. Gallant moving through more fire, taking more burn damage, shooting everything it has at the X-Men. It realizes it's about to die. That was as far as you go, sir. You shall no die.
Ready for order.
Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, I am out of line of sight of people. I can even turn over my shoulder to throw shells at them. Alright, we've broken line of sight. Thank God. Nah. The shots suck, so... Give me a high explosive round. That'll work. Enjoy. Good. Turret systems crit. I don't know what that's going to give me, but it's hopefully something. When is the... Oh, the victor comes now. I was hoping not. Duck. Oh, you just fired your... Okay. You're being a dick. I get it.
I can't hold it.
How are you... You didn't take out your leg. Did he?
Damn it. I'm wounded.
Oh, you're pathetic is what you are. Sorry, but it's true. Apparently that knocked him over. I don't know how, but he is. It's going to be such an expensive repair on that catapult. That catapult has been with us for so long and is one of the most reliable and solid heavy firepower mechs that we've had. Although it was always a bit of a gamble to have a 55-ton mech, which that much firepower that we relied on so heavily. That's why we started building the Onager. Expense. This is all expense. I can't believe that Thanatos tanked that shot to the center torso. Holy crap, that Mortis almost deserved the kill. I hate to say it, but he got a solid hit on us. Mackie doesn't care. Okay, the Mackie's getting rained on. I do need to kill that Cascadel in vengeance. I've only got, 4 large lasers with which to do it.
Receiving you.
Final target. Let's think about him first. Mockingbird, what do you got?
I'm here.
Mockingbird can go over and just probably annihilate the Thunderstruck. Oh, she's on the side as well. Both guns, both barrels, let it rock. Dead.
Crawler destroyed.
See, this is why we brought the Rack Hammer. The Rack Hammer will look at something very authoritatively and say, dead. Which it did.
Location confirmed.
Howl. Howl, do you have a shot on the Cascatel? Because if you got a shot on the Cascatel, I will pay you money. I'm already paying you money. I'm paying your salary. It's quite expensive, I might add. Ignore him entirely? No, he's going to move and he's going to do stuff and it's not going to be pleasant. I don't want to be that close to you because of my Gauss rifles, but you know what? I will make the sacrifice. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more death.
That hit something.
I suppose I'll have to take what I can get.
Got something you want done?
Yes. What do you got in anti-VTOL? Oh, just death and destruction is what you've got for anti-VTOL. Make sure he doesn't exist.
Time to unload.
Does it both hit? There's no way those both hit. Otherwise, he would be dead. I refuse to believe he survived 2 arrow strikes to the face. I can't even tell. I don't have the sensors for it at the moment. Who's next? Yes, I have kind of leaned on the X-Men. The X-Men will be taking the Galon. Which means it's going to get shot at by the Mackie at point-blank range. It's going to suck. Rack Hammer getting shot at with the Rack Hammer. Oh, that's mortars. Mortar fire? Really? From you? You're an Orion. What sort of self-respecting Orion just stands around and gets mortared? Showboat, hi. Showboat apparently has been trying to demonstrate that, no, she totally deserves a place in my company and is not going to let me down if I give her a chance. Well, you're doing a good job, honey.
I'll meet you at the LZ.
Coach.
Confirmed.
Coach is Marauder. Can duke it out, head to head, with an Orion. I mean, sure, why not? But can I get a side angle on you for... I can shoot the Mackie. I'll take a little bit of a high ground. Hi, Mackie.
I got you.
Oh, nailed that hard. Mackie is a full-on 100-ton mech. You got to keep that in mind. Although, I do believe this Mackie is primitive. So, yeah, primitive Mackie. I am a little bit surprised that I wasn't able to blow off his entire arm, but it looks like we managed to also plant a whole bunch of heavy firepower into the leg. Mackie coming around for a shot of the Axeman. Looks like it was on the side. Wasn't able to get to behind.
I'm taking a pounding
Don't worry. She'll come for you next. He's override successful.
Commander.
Hi, our Mackie. Our superior Mackie.
Roger that.
How are you alive? The questions must be answered. Well, in any event, eat laser.
Taking the shot.
Got it. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Vehicle trash.
So he did a lot of damage when he was alive. Yeah, this mech ain't turning around
Generating
anytime
a
soon.
lot of heat, Commander.
This mech is gonna have to be fully redesigned, unfortunately. There's just no getting around it. It has been battered and smashed. Do I have anybody over 21? Holy shoot, what is wrong with you guys? Just gotta run away from him. It doesn't matter how far I run. He's got a long tom. He will reach out. He will get to me. Oh, good. He sat still.
Commander.
All right, Jester. I was almost afraid you had lost your touch. Let's warlord this, and let's absolutely beat the ever-living crap out of him. Are you in his back? Can you get to his back? No, you can't. You're already sort of stuck up against the wall. You will die to probably the rack hammer. You're gonna duke it out. I can help you. Or I can help the Gauss. No, the Gauss will pass it.
Fire.
Guided's coming for the Mackie. Solid hits. Chill. I'm that confident.
Yes, Commander.
Probably shouldn't be, but I am. So, here's the position ourselves. Prepare to engage. We're back on the prowl. We're back on combat. Give me a shape charge direct. Give me a sense of lock on the Mackie. He did move a little bit, so he attempted to get away. Yeah, 80%.
I'll make him dead.
Good job. Right armor's gone. He no longer has a PPC.
Report critical hit.
Who is next? Stop shooting the catapult. It's not even on.
Damage is minor, Commander.
You're missing half the mech. You don't get to say damage is minor, Commander. Your damage is quite major, and it's painful. And it is the result of me rushing you in when I probably shouldn't have. And I should have shut down that laser, but I didn't. Your Berserker is not ready, but I am going to run around behind you and basically see if I can't take a Mackie off the field with an axe. There we go. Right torso destroyed. Unfortunately, that's the same torso that he had already lost the other part of him, but he's now lost his evasion. How's your shot? He didn't move. How about I warlord you? I know, it's excess. But I'm feeling quite annoyed.
Hostile eliminated.
The payout will be bad. The rewards mediocre. And come on, at the end of this, I've nearly lost one of my most important mechs ever. I can't cook this Victor, as far as I know, without him, and he's on the ground missing half of his weapons, which I can't replace. God, I'm furious about this. Just incredibly furious about this. Shooting the rack hammer? Okay, okay, I don't appreciate it, but let's be honest. What were you ever going to do anyway?
Waiting for orders.
Finn. Hi. I would, but let's be honest. The shape shard shell, how big is the radius? It's like half? Nah, shove it. There we go. I take some damage reduction, but that's fine. I'm gonna move to here. Actually, no. I'm probably just gonna stand still and face tank him. Marauder, hi. You should have a fairly decent target, actually. Yeah, you can just beat the ever-living crap out of him. You can probably do this brute force, but I would prefer to do this a little bit more elegantly. Unfortunately, elegance is never really an option, it seems. Alright, blast him.
Engaging target.
If you can do me a favor and tear his head off or something, so I can get something useful out of this mission. Alright, Mockingbird, you're fully invested. We're just gonna beat the ever-living crap out of him. He proved to be incredibly dangerous, and well, he ate up a lot of my time. There's X-pulses, and some of his recoils. If I could get a little bit more damage onto him, I might actually be able to knock him over. The Mackie punched me. The jerk.
Armor's holding.
It should be. He only punched you. Although, to be fair, he punches for a lot of damage. Next round, he's back online. Gauss Wolf. Hi. I have Gauss rifles for a reason. That's the reason, in case you were wondering.
One less target.
Yeah, hack.
Waiting for orders.
That's not. Oh, Axeman is actually coming up early. 16 and well, Berserker's available. Was there ever any doubt at that point?
Coordinates received.
Surprise.
Ugh!
Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
Mech destroyed.
Death Crusade should have a shot on the Mackie. It doesn't look like you're gonna be able to kill the Mackie here, but
Engaging target.
should hurt him quite badly.
Scored a critical hit.
Lost his evasion, whatever evasion there was.
Reading.
And Mockingbird. Oh, it always comes down to Mockingbird. Still even has only one of her guns. Sure, Warlord it. Take his guns away from him. And he's out.
Mech
God, that was painful.
destroyed.
We're not getting anything out of this either. We basically had to kill all of the mechs as harshly as we possibly could. There's no duplicate, so I can't exactly build anything out of it. And I'm going to be blunt, I probably killed the only thing that was worth salvaging. The X-Pulse lasers. Alright. 275. This was not a good mission for us. The Thanatos, surprisingly, managed to hold that. Took that center torso, which... No, it could have taken the side torso, would have killed it, but... That was rough. Catapult Mark III is going to need a rebuild. I don't know what I'm going to do to it, but I got to figure something out. Because it's in pieces on the floor, and I don't have a burner anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to that. I don't even know what the... What's the broadside? Broadside is a Barrymore munitions for your own take on the mech mortar, able to fire 10 shells per pull the trigger. Delivers a barrage of all types of Barrymore's finest choice ammunition. 10 for 10 at 10. That's good. Long-time cannon. I thought I had one. Apparently I don't. Oh, I have long-time artillery. This is the cannon version, which I may actually build onto something. I don't know. I may as well take a look at it. Whole bunch of LRM-20s, which I don't need. They're not any good either. LRM-5s, they weigh 2 tons. I mean, I could put a pair of LRM-5s as ears on my catapult. Give it a little bit of a fire attack, but I don't really have the great use for it. Sniper artillery, I still have an additional shell. I don't need it. Rotary AC-5s are standards, though, so they're not the risk ones, which makes them significantly less good. An axe with 65 melee damage. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, legitimately, that's going to increase the firepower of our Black Knight even more. Android fire control systems. Only a plus, not a plus plus, which is what I desire. Lower melee, you're coming with me. You have a Bloodsport cockpit? Sensors powered, primitive, Solaris cage. It's not as good as the helmet. Standard fusion engine. Stealth X armors, no. MSLBX slugs. The broadside requires mortar shells, which I do have. I think I have mortar shells, right? I have 1 ton of mortar shells. Right. I don't need a long-time cannon. I don't. I'm not going to use it. So, just going to do one final extra pass check through the cockpits to make sure I'm not missing our fire control system, to make sure I'm not missing any sort of melee fire control. So zoomed, Artemis, indirect, primitive, standard, a whole bunch of heatsinks, pirate FCS, primitive, basic, misrange sensor, sensors powered, which are good, sensor primitive, slick, sweet, and the Solaris cage. So I have to, I don't know where his fire control system was. He just doesn't have a special one, apparently. Give me some mortar shells, then. I know, it's crazy, I'm taking mortar. How much Inferno does this deal? 2 heat per shell. That's actually really junky. Betting 5, I don't really care. Give me standard mortar tonnage then. And rock. Okay, no mech parts, which really sucks, although we did pick up an XL engine. Rotary AC-5, meh. Got a single LRM-5 pirate, which I'll sell. Sensors powered and some stealth, but it's the trashy stealth. It's the terrible one. And a double ton of SRM. Some improved thunders, which I suppose are good against convoys, but Jesus was not worth it. The amount of pain that we just took for that one was not worth it at all. I don't have a replacement for those. I need replacements for those because that's going to be terrible. How does a man repair his mech in that condition? I don't even have an ML20, do I? Like, I just don't have anything for him. So that kind of ruins the mech, doesn't it? Because SRMs don't have the same range. To be fair, he wasn't making a lot of use of his LRMs, but still. That's just ugly and awful. It was not pristine and clean like I like to do my missions. Oh, 444,000 Seabills. Jeez, that took a chunk out of me. Took a huge chunk out of me. I can't deny that whatsoever. At least the armor held for the most part on the Thanatos. That was impressive. Oh yeah, 10 days on you, 7 days on you. It's 5 days before the end of the month. Other than that, it was pretty good actually. 3, 5, 4, 7, 10. Oh, I'm gonna need the onager. I will move you down to low priority. You are above the Black Knight and the Emperor. But other than that, the onager is going to take your place as our Fry'em and Cook'em mech. Because I don't have anything else to replace that with. Gonna need a little while. On the bright side, and it is a bright side, we picked up a 65 damage axe. And that axe will improve our damage considerably, considering its percentage wise. Now, the current phase of build that the axe that our Black Knight is on is direct weapon only. So because of that, we still haven't reached weapon and percentage phase. So the axe is not sort of interrupted in its build phase at all, which is great. Yeah, there's nothing worth having here at all. I'm actually going to sell that XL engine just to make me feel better. Oh, I could sell my Alice and my... I don't know why I have them. I don't use them. No. I'm trying to love them. Trying to be good. Where is that? 140 won't ever use. 160 won't ever use. 210 is too small. I'll keep a 240 around. Just because I don't have a 250. Literally, that's the only reason. You know, I wouldn't do that. There we go. Get rid of some cores. Gives us a million Seabills. Do I still have... There it is. Internal combustion engines. No, thank you. And then Engine XL. I have 2 of them. Lovely. Get rid of them. And I still have 3 Clan XL engines, which is amazing. A few too many exchangers. A whole bunch of heat sinks. I don't use basic heat sinks. But it's true. We don't. Heat sinks are worthless. When in the world of double heat sinks only, normal heat sinks are pretty much worthless. And I have way too many standard fusion engines. I only need the one, guys. Thank you very much, but I only need one. Puts me up to 5 million, which is pretty comfortable, actually. Not even really done. Just doing a little bit of lighthouse cleave. 7 Pickle probes. I'll keep 3, but thank you for the laugh, I suppose. Don't need that many slaves. I'm going to 3 as well. And cockpit basics, no thank you. Basic cockpit is worthless. You have so many other options that it's not that expensive to replace with. And a steel and a clan, that's good. Artemis 2. I only have one Artemis 3, so, but I will sell one of these. I don't really want to use Artemis 4 fire control systems, they're just pretty terrible. Triple energy, also just down to 1. Black, Flamer, Gauss, improved, indirect. Also the basic indirects then. Since I have 2 of the higher tier. Recoil and a standard. Don't need you, but thank you. 12 Gardini Sims. I'll keep 4. I will keep 4. I will be able to rebuild the lance should I need it. And a damaged one. Sell that. Defense, Dreadnought, Heavy, XL, Hands Melee. 2 different hatchets. One is 90 damage. So I have a 45 damage one, a 90 damage one, and a 65 damage axe, which is different from a hatchet somehow. Hopefully it's not just a direct damage only weapon. Although if it is, then I'm still in the build phase where I can do that. IFF jammers are just really kind of terrible. Because they just give you a weak ECM and no sensor bonus, which is really kind of bad to have to work with. Pirate primitive cockpits, no thank you. Reinforced leg, remote sensor dispenser, flight, recon, sentinel. 11 basic sensors. What was I going to do with all these? Nothing. That's what. We're going to get rid of them as fast as we possibly can. Turret mat, upper harden, warfare suites, weapon mat. Okay, so that category is clear. That category is clear. 25 small jump jets. No. I'll keep 10. But after that, I'm just not interested. APODs, advanced AMS, flare, broomstick. I was so hoping it was an X-Mortis that I could steal another broomstick from, so I could actually put it on. Unfortunately, it was not to be, and we ended up not getting that. So life sometimes not working. We have twin Snubnose pirate PPCs, which I wish I had the Screamer again. I could rebuild it, because that's what you needed. You need 2 Snubnose PPC pirates, and the Screamer becomes amazing. I have this ammo harpoon. I saw it one day. I grabbed it because I was hoping one day to build a harpoon, and that is just not happening because I don't run into harpoon launchers. Get rid of some junk. I don't really need LRM 15s either. The broken one. Because I have 2 extended range LRM 15s. So just give me some money. The MML phase that is not a risk MML version is terrible, and I refuse to use it. Okay, so I will be replacing it with a single MML 20. That's gonna suck. Get rid of some rockets. Although on occasion I have desired to have rockets, I just never end up using rockets because in general there are other choices that will get you there better, faster, and stronger. Some 6. I was worried I was gonna have to use something crazy. Keep the TBM 30 because it's weird, and I want to give it a shot. I have another ton of Inferno ammo. I could start building another arrow mech. Whole bunch of heavy ammo, which I need. Ammo LRM, I will go down to 10 because sometimes I may, oh, actually no, I have 4 tons of double, so I will go down to 5 tons of that. Cinder is so terrible. Artemis 4 LRM ammo, we'll keep it just in case. Deadfire half, I've only got one of the half, so it's just good. Extended range on an extended range, I wonder how far that would actually go. 2 tons of Hydra, which is lovely. 10 tons of Swarm, 2 tons of improved Swarm. I desire the improved Swarm, they're so much better. God, so much ammo. So much ammo. And I need it all. I desire it all. Right, 3rd ton of of Hydra? Oh, interesting. Very happy to see that then. Numbers on these are pretty low. We are not, well, aside from flamers, but I'm keeping that. I don't know, eventually I may build a maximum Uber flamer mech. It could happen. Too many medium lasers. Sell down to 10. Get rid of 11 of them. Pulses. And that's good. Ballistics. I just gotta clear out. Well, I have a heat AC5 now, so I'll keep that. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with this broadside. This is interesting. I mean, it's 10 for 10, which hurts. 10 tons would give me an LRM 20, but the LRM 20 would deal 2 damage per missile. So yeah, that's more efficient than LRM 20 and can't be intercepted, which is lovely. So it's a superior LRM 20, basically. Not compared to the clan version that's 5 for 80 damage, but and also has no minimum range, which just kind of makes it stupid good. HVACs are terrible. Don't use them. The chance of the gun exploding is just makes it worthless. Hey, we got a long time cannon. Since when have I had this? Mag shots I keep because they're hilarious. How did I get 17 machine guns? Oh, thank you. But that was adorable. And machine gun arrays. We're not really in the I don't think anyway, we're in the era where we want to use them a lot. I only have 1 risk rotary AC5. How weird is that? Ultra 5s, Ultra 5 clans, Ultra 10s. AC10 ammo. I still have AC10s, right? I really should get rid of them. I have LB10s, right? Yes, I have 5 LB10s. If you have LB10s, you don't need AC10s. That's literally the case. So, ammo AC10, goodbye. I do keep AC20s around just in case. I mean, I am still looking for Ultra AC20s. If you happen to see any, phone me. I'd like to pick them up. And we'll get the Sabos. High machine gun ammo. 1 heat per shot. Woo. HVAC 5s, no, just no. If your gun will blow up just by shooting you, I'm really not interested unless you've got something really great to add to the table. And they just don't. There's nothing special about HVACs. Like, the through armor critical needs to be way higher, or it needs to deal internal damage. It's just not useful, in my opinion. Get rid of caseless ammo racks, because caseless ammo is terrible. Anybody who tells you the caseless ammo is good is lying to you, because it makes your gun explode. There's my sniper inferno ammo. I'm so happy we found it. Alright, I think that's all the selling, except for parts if I have any, which I might not. I've been pretty good about printing. After part, yeah, we're good. We're just under 800 or 8 million seebles, which gives us about 3 months of survival, which is pretty good. So give me some time. Stop the clock. Am I working on it? I am working on an upgrade. Okay, engine repairs. Clock.
I've got the financial report.
Okay, that's the financial report, which is lovely. I have enough cash to actually build one of my 100-tonners. I just don't know what to do to it. Also, I've got other mechs that are just in the way. Did anybody actually manage to level up to this, or is it only Paradox and he's still in sick bay? So I can't actually look at him just yet. That's good. My only 10 pilot. Woo! Mockingbird. Still saving. She's almost a Tactics 10.
Orders.
Tactics 10 is way better.
Waiting for orders.
And you're still leveling up. Okay. Mecha Bay. Mechabeth Bay? Yeah, all these mechs are good. Axeman is back in action. Did badass work. Badass hard work. Very much appreciate it. Work on the Thanatos is done. Gotta check it. Cause it's busted.
Be with you in a second.
It was not busted at all. Took that hit to the center torso like a champ. Please, floaty, go away. And then just moved on. Mackie, go up to the top. And the reason why I want the Mackie up is because I desperately want to get that ammunition to the Mackie. Stop clock. Mech Bay.
Welcome to the grease pit.
Show me the Mackie. Refit. I'm gonna run out of time anyway. It's fine. Okay. So you lose a ton of sniper ammo that you don't use very often. And gain, etc. a ton of sniper inferno ammo. For extra toasty goodness. Yeah, that is the only... Oh, I have another sniper-shaped charge, which if I were to go to the second sniper on this one, then that would be the way I would go. Why do you have a radical proto? What does that bring your heat? 115? Normally your heat would be on a lot more than that, actually, so I suppose it makes sense. The thing that's keeping me from doing it is the fact that the only ballistic slot that is open is right here in this torso, as well as the only support slot. So he would lose his AMS to gain the second sniper, and that's just not in the book right now. Also, he's not particularly accurate. I have to be honest, the gun just kind of sucks. I don't know, it just doesn't... It's much more of an area denial weapon. Which I can appreciate, but I would prefer a little bit, like, on occasion I'd like to be able to drop a sniper artillery shell on top of their head, and that just kind of doesn't happen with this mech. 4 days to the Onager. So we will be getting that rocking and rolling. 2 days until engine repair. Engine repair is done. Woo! Give me to engineering. Let's get everything cooked and wrecked. Engine upgrade. High G burn, baby. So tempted just to grab the next level hospital. But I could get hospital bay. Gives me so much better chance of keeping people alive. Death from incapacity and damage 3% less likely. Like the sickness event that comes up is such a pain. Alright, give me 1.72 million into the high G burn upgrade. We'll have this Argo flying like it's nobody's business. 1. Send him to the gym. Box it out. Finn's injured, but who cares? We're not in. Actually, no, Finn's injured. What the hell? Morale increased by 10. Paradox and high spirits. Finn's out for 10 days. Are you kidding me? Cruel. That's what this game is. Because that means I don't have Finn for the next mission. That really sucks. Alright, folks, after I first check to see how Paradox is doing. Where is Paradox? There you are.
Standing by.
High spirits and all. Didn't level up, though. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for today's episode. I have been Tarek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I list one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. It's great for the algorithm, and let people know about our video, and I will see you all in the next episode.